gonna
flip.
hit you back. Glad to have you with us for this Monday afternoon presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson alongside Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. On the sidelines, Allie LaForce. We've got the Lakers and the Sacramento Kings. And now the Los Angeles starters. They've got Stephen Curry. He's out there with LeBron James. And it's Chamberlain in at the 5. Now here's Curry. It's James on the wing. George defending. 6 on the shot clock. James against George. Not going to go that time.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights that bucket is automatic. He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Curry passes to James. Outside Curry. And that's going to be a travel. And we're about a minute into the first. Pass to Pippen. Here's George. Check by James. This one for 3. He buries it from 3.
Because he's a stretch floor with a reliable and consistent 3, George adds a lot to this offense.
James passes to Abdul-Jabbar. Leonard on the wing. Now James. George defending. 4 on the clock. Got a hand on it.
Love seeing O'Neal use his body to come up with those blocks. An imposing force and a pretty consistent defender as well.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Now here's Curry, tightly guarded. Pass to James. Back to Curry. Here's Chamberlain. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play. Los Angeles shooting their first free throw of the game.
At the line for the Lakers, Wilt Chamberlain. At the line for 1.
What's up?
Hey, we all know this. It's no secret. I mean, one of the areas of Wilt's game that's below average is free throw shooting.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Outside Durant. And there's the lob.
Just get it anywhere in Shaq's vicinity, and he's going to finish it off. I love seeing him hammer home the alley-oop.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over.
Los Angeles calls timeout. All right, fans, it is dance time. Get ready to dance like everyone's watching.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. James outside. No good. And George with some nice D. Sacramento leading by 5. Durant inside. Leonard's there. Back to Durant. Pass to Antetokounmpo. And he drives in. Late clock here. The Kings need to get one up. Here's O'Neal. Beats the shot clock, but can't get it to fall.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Curry, no good. 1:52 left to play in the first quarter. Antetokounmpo, pass to Durant. Fires the three. Abdul-Jabbar with a rebound. Lakers trail by 5. Here's Curry. He's scoreless. James outside. With some arc. Antetokounmpo with the block. Pass to Pippen. Back to Antetokounmpo. Outside Durant. Inside. The steal. 1:03 left to play in the first quarter. Shot by Leonard, no good.
Got the ball where he wanted it, but then got swarmed.
George with it. Pass to Pippen. Over Leonard. And once again, off the mark by Sacramento. And Curry's got the ball here for Los Angeles. It's a 5-point game. James up top. Curry, a screen on George. The three, James. Hauled in by the Kings. O'Neal's got 4 rebounds now. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Curry with a steal. To snap the cold streak. It's rebounded by George.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
And that's how you defend. He wasn't showing any mercy with that swat.
A defensive play like that early in the game can go a long way. Establishes an attitude that you want to have during the game.
And so the first quarter is in the books. The Kings on top, up 5. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And guys, for the Kings, what jumps out at you stat-wise?
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort defensively, they put it all out there in that opening quarter.
And here's Curry, still without a bucket. And the Lakers, looking at who they've got. We've got LeBron James. He's out there with Stephen Curry. And it's Chamberlain in at center. Back to James. Shot clock at 5. Oh, Curry, just nasty from downtown.
Off a pass, Steph Curry, that one is always going in, or almost always going in.
Leonard against Durant. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Here's Pippen. George, right side. Lets it go from deep. Abdul-Jabbar with a rebound. Abdul-Jabbar's got his 5th rebound in this one. Leonard on the take. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to go on Paul George.
Boy, Leonard, underrated as an athlete. When he's driving with purpose, it really puts the defense in a bind.
These are his first free throws of the game.
shooting 2.
The free throw drops for Leonard.
You know, when you talk Kawhi Leonard, you start with his defense, and I don't know if there's a better wing defender around.
That's what he does. Rock solid at the line.
Outside Durant. Antetokounmpo outside. Screen by Durant. Giannis to the cup. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
It's almost illegal. Somebody as big as Giannis shouldn't really have that quick of a first step.
The Lakers trail. Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
Get loud and make some noise for your...
James finds Curry from deep three-point land. O'Neal pulls it in. O'Neal's got rebound number 5 here tonight. George passes to Antetokounmpo. Durant against Leonard. Pass to O'Neal. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Boy, an immovable, unstoppable force around the rim. You don't want to be on the receiving end of a Shaq attack.
We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. James against George. Shoots a fadeaway. He hits the back iron and sinks it.
LeBron's skill level is so great. I mean, that mid-range is not his go-to, but he can do it all, so it looks like it's part of his go-to.
Now here's George. Pass to Pippen. Oh, there's the alley. Hammers the lob through.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush.
Boy, I tell you what, that's the play we'll remember if they can put together a little surge to break this game open.
James against George. The shot from 20 feet out. That's good from Curry. On the assist by James. Curry's got 5 points now in the quarter. Leonard against Durant. Antetokounmpo, right side. George passes to Durant. Clock at 4. Puts up a deep 3. No luck on that one.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check and was maybe a step out of his range.
George scanning the floor. Going inside. Counted. George has got 5 now. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Kings.
They've really been disruptive on the defensive end, forcing turnovers and turning those turnovers into points at the other end.
And you know, they've also protected the paint at a high level, sending those shots back to the sender.
And the foul called on Paul George.
Timeout.
That'll be a second foul of the game. The Lakers call timeout. And now that they have some time to get a little bit of rest, it's time for these players to regroup while hydrating themselves with some Gatorade, looking to gain a boost of energy as they continue to play in this game.
And staying hydrated is the only surefire way to do it. An athlete's body doesn't have the same power and stamina without proper hydration. These guys will be sure to use this timeout wisely.
Kings on D. They lead by 4. Leonard outside. Three-pointer. Whoa! Kawhi from another area code.
Hey, when Kawhi Leonard's hitting like that, there's not much you can do on D.
George passes to Durant. It's good. Set up beautifully by George. 5 points in the game.
He does not lack for confidence, and he shouldn't. I mean, this guy is a dangerous scorer.
James outside. And Los Angeles, another three.
He's become so comfortable from long range. That shot's now a weapon for LeBron.
Durant against Leonard. Durant surveying the D. Here's Pippen. He's covered by Curry. George's shot is off. And James has got the ball here for Los Angeles. Pass to Curry. Durant against Leonard. Shoots over Durant. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And the first half comes to a close in a tie game. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
18.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. We've got George. Kevin Durant is out there with Giannis Antetokounmpo. And it's O'Neal in at the 5, down low. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. For the lead. And there's Curry on the assist from James. Curry's got 7.
LeBron doing what he does best, creating for and elevating others.
Durant, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Screen by Durant. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
At the line for your Kings, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
That one misses for Antetokounmpo.
You really have to appreciate and respect the spirit Giannis plays the game with, a beacon of energy and enthusiasm for his team. They all feed off of him, an attitude of joy and unselfishness.
Here's Durant. KD out here flexing on people.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Pass to James. Back to Curry. Launches it. Rebound by Sacramento.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Now Antetokounmpo. Outside Durant. The 3-ball. Rebounded by Kawhi Leonard. James outside. And he lobs it up top. Throw it down on the lob.
Few can make the alley-oop look this easy. Chamberlain barely has to get off the floor at all to punch it down.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Pippen. Here's O'Neal. Chamberlain pulls it in. And so it's the Lakers with it. And here's Curry for 3. Oh, Curry from way out there.
This is exactly the kind of unique range that Curry has. I mean, as soon as he crosses half court, you got to get up on it.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento. they pick off the pass? Here we go, one-on-one. Here's James. Leonard outside. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. He's covered by O'Neal. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Abdul-Jabbar passes to Chamberlain, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. And these will be his second and third shots at the line here.
At the line for the Lakers, Wilt Chamberlain, 2 shots.
And he drops the first. Hits one, then misses the second attempt from the line. Kings trail by 4. Pippen, pass to Antetokounmpo. Here's Pippen. Leonard defending. They get it back. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Tremendous hustle, working hard for that bucket.
Here's James. 5 points in the game. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Pass to Curry from the arc. Giannis with the rebound.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
George left side. Tipped.
Got to be aware of where Kareem is now. He's an intimidating, effective presence protecting the rim.
Curry passes to James. Over George. The 3 from Curry. Sacramento grabs the miss.
He just keeps firing away from distance. I know he's trying to get himself heated up, but at what cost?
Here's Pippen. Outside Durant. Antetokounmpo outside. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
When you look at the length of Antetokounmpo, it really makes it hard for defenders. As a matter of fact, most of the time, they have no chance to deal with it.
This is his second trip to the free throw line in this one.
Taking 2 shots.
And that one falls for Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And so Curry will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. A minute 4 left in the third quarter. James outside. James from distance. Easy work.
LeBron's greatest gift to me is how he sets up so many teammates with catch-and-shoot opportunities. It's nice to see them return the favor.
Antetokounmpo outside. He got a piece of it. They recover it. Here's O'Neal, and he makes it on the layup. O'Neal's got 8.
Well, you can't give him any room to maneuver on the board because once he does, he's going to make you pay.
James outside. And a deep 3 from Curry. Offensive board. Abdul-Jabbar. And he battles for the ball. Gets the second chance bucket. Abdul-Jabbar's got his first 2 points. Kings trail by 3. Now here's Durant. He's got 7. Screen by O'Neal. And he lobs it up. It's stolen.
If they take their time, this will be the final possession of the quarter.
Yeah, they've got to hold for the last shot here.
Outside Curry. 4 seconds left. It's not going to go for him. It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. It's Los Angeles up 3. And we'll be back with you shortly. Three tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the 4th. Here's Durant. On the court for the Lakers to start the 4th. Stephen Curry is out there with James. Then there's Kawhi Leonard, and it's Chamberlain in at center, locking down the middle. Now, here is James. Here's Curry. Fade away. That one's good from James on the assist from Curry.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
And the basket by Pippen.
Boy, Pippen showing you some passing right there with that nice finish.
Los Angeles leading by 4. Outside Curry. And there's James from the arc. Rebound by Sacramento. Here they come with numbers in transition. The kick to Durant. George against James. James with the rebound. George has gone 2 for 6 from the floor so far. James passes to Abdul-Jabbar. Looking to get back on track. Bullseye! And Los Angeles leads by 6.
Boy, smart pass by Abdul-Jabbar, ready and willing to find his open teammate.
Timeout, timeout.
Time called here. The Kings decide to talk it over.
It's time for the dance camp. If you see yourself up on that big screen, then you know what to do.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey guys, I was able to listen in on the Kings head coach talk to his team during the break. He told his guys to up their aggressiveness on the defensive end, saying this game is all about who can get stops right now. I need you guys to bring some more energy on defense. That's how we'll get this win. Guys?
Thanks for that, Allie. Now here's Antetokounmpo. Here's Durant. 5 to shoot. Rebound, the Lakers. Abdul-Jabbar's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's James on the wing. Rebound by the Kings. Antetokounmpo with it. Oh, no holding back. Giannis powers his way through.
And Antetokounmpo showing his versatility yet again. His dribble moves are virtually unguardable.
James outside. Curry looking it over. Pass to Chamberlain. For 3, James. Sacramento grabs the miss. Pippen's got 4 rebounds now. And he's going for the oop here. James with a steal. And here's Curry for 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. Curry's got 5 points now in the quarter. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Lakers.
Their defensive intensity has served them well. It kept the offense scrambling and resulted in several steals.
Yeah, you know, the defense just hasn't been able to keep up with them in this one. The transition game as a result of good defense has been very strong.
Now here's George. Outside Durant. There's the triple. Chamberlain pulls it in. Chamberlain's got 5 rebounds in the game. And a deep 3 from Curry. Offensive rebound. Abdul-Jabbar. Off target at the rim. Kings trail by 5. Antetokounmpo, right side. Kicks it to George. Pass to Pippen. 3-pointer. Chamberlain pulls it in. And so it's James with it. He brings it up for Los Angeles. So far in the 4th, they've allowed just 6 points. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Out to James. And out of bounds. Sacramento will have it. 56 seconds left in the 4th quarter here. Timeout call.
Timeout.
Sacramento.
Sorry.
There's 53 seconds left in the fourth. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Back to George. Shot clock at 6. Durant against Leonard. Durant, no good.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there. And, of course, that one was just crazy.
First team foul.
30 seconds left in the game. And so they foul intentionally.
Personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting for Los Angeles. Wilt Chamberlain at the line for 2.
First free throw is good, and that increases the lead to 6. And the second free throw, no good. Tough break there. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. And he's going for the lob. Deflects the pass. It's stolen by James. And they go to the intentional foul.
Third personal foul. Third team. At the line for the Lakers, Kawhi Leonard, 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's an 8-point ball game. Timeout called. The Kings. They're down by 8. All right, guys, what's your take?
Trying to extend this one, but it seems futile.
You know what? I'm sure crazier things have happened, or maybe not. It's a long shot, though.
Durant inside. Leonard defending. George outside. Over James. And George with the basket on the assist by Durant. 7 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. And he commits the intentional foul.
Fourth team foul. At the line for the Lakers, LeBron James taking 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so both free throws good, and it's an 8-point ball game. And so it's the Lakers with the W. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding down, this building was stone cold silent.
And that's exactly what you got to do. You have to try to take the crowd out of it.
And that'll do it, folks. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching the NBA, brought to you by 2K Sports. And as we leave you, here's a look at our player of the game, LeBron James.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson, with David Aldridge roaming the sideline. We've got the Los Angeles Lakers and the Sacramento Kings. And now the Lakers starting group. Durant is out there with Antetokounmpo. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. Then there's Shaquille O'Neal. And it's Davis in at the 4 slot. And so the Los Angeles Lakers get the first points of the ballgame. James throws it down.
Look, getting inside positioning is what he wants. Like, once that man gets in there and gets moving, oh, he's going to finish that dunk.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo. It's Davis on the wing. Shaq against Chamberlain. Some solid defense from Chamberlain.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
No coverage that time. LeBron's got 5.
I like how fast Bron makes decisions, reading the defense ahead of time, rising and shooting with confidence.
Durant with a screen on George. A 3 ball. They grab their own miss. O'Neal. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
The strength of O'Neal is otherworldly.
Pass to Chamberlain.
Welcome all. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action coming up for you. Alongside Grant Hill and Brent Barry, I'm Brian Anderson. Also with us tonight, our reporter, Allie LaForce. We've got the Lakers and the Sacramento Kings. And now the Los Angeles starters. Paul George out there with LeBron James. And it's Abdul-Jabbar in at the power forward position.
And Durant doesn't need more than a click to get one off.
Now, here's James. Pass to Pippen. The three. Fires in the triple.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo, a screen on George. Leonard passes to Davis. And Davis slams it home.
And I'll tell you what, if you're going to mix it up with Davis, you better be on your game. He's so powerful inside.
James outside. George, a screen on Leonard. Here's James. And it's blocked by Davis. Now Durant. Davis, the pass to Leonard. Back to Davis. Just 5 on the clock. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Just excellent recognition by Anthony Davis to sell the shot fake. Gets the defense up in the air.
Sacramento shooting their first free throws of this game. That free throw good from Davis. Both free throws good from Davis. First minute and a half of basketball played here in this one. George against Antetokounmpo. George passes to James. Six to shoot. Good work defensively by Leonard.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
Back to Antetokounmpo. Leonard on the wing. 19-footer. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
And those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
Down low. Here's Chamberlain. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
We talk a lot about the monster games that LeBron James has and putting a bunch of points on the board, but sometimes we just forget about how brilliant a playmaker and passer he is.
Come on, B.A. He sure can rise.
Grant, that's as good as it gets. One of the best in the league. Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. Now, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Pass to George. Back to James. And all around the rim that time before dropping.
Well, instead of playing through LeBron, that time they set him up.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Davis finds Leonard. And here's Durant. The three. Abdul-Jabbar with a rebound. Here's Pippen. James deciding where to go with it. Wide open. Sacramento grabs the miss.
So weird. Sometimes when you get that much time, it can throw you off just as much as having no time.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Durant. Antetokounmpo, a screen on James. Durant, no good. Lakers trail by 4. And here's George. No points yet. Goes up from the top of the key. Boy, clanks that one off the back iron and it falls.
And Paul George, a gifted passer at his size. He could see anywhere on the floor.
1:02 left to play in the first. Durant with the bucket.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Now here's George. Pass to Chamberlain. Here's James. From deep. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board. 34 seconds left in the first quarter. Outside Davis. Now Durant. James with a steal. Pass to Pippen. Back to James. Takes the three. Another shot. Can't capitalize inside. And that does it for the first quarter. Kings ahead, up by 5. Don't go away. We'll be back with the second quarter in just a moment. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter of action so far. And guys, for the Kings, what jumps out at you stat-wise?
Well, so far, they've got things rolling along nicely at the offensive end.
I couldn't ask for a better one right now. Just a complete rhythm by all the guys who got some minutes. Wonderful start.
Davis out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then there's Kevin Durant. Then it's Giannis Antetokounmpo. And it's O'Neal in at the 5. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. Now here's Durant. On the wing, Durant. Screen by O'Neal. 5 on the clock. And that one's good by Durant.
Well, coming off the pick and roll with that length, KD makes so many good decisions.
James up top. Leonard defending. James passes to George. That falls. Nice feed that time from James.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Back to Durant. Shot on the wing. And again, it's Sacramento converting.
And Giannis treating the defense like a magazine. Easy reading here for him.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. Lakers trail by 4. George feels it out a bit. James, a screen on Antetokounmpo. George passes to James. Over Leonard. No good, off the front rim.
The D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Great to see Antetokounmpo going strong inside. At times, the D has no choice but the foul.
It's his first trip to the line.
Taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
And Giannis will just about do anything the coaching staff asks. A true team player.
Both good from the line that time. And we're a little over a minute and a half into this second quarter. Leonard against James. Pass to Chamberlain.
Kings foul. Shaquille O'Neal. First personal foul. First team foul.
For 3, George. Antetokounmpo knocks it away.
And Giannis erasing that shot with his length. Shooters have to beware of where Giannis is.
They get the rebound. Kicks it to George. And again, the Lakers, no good. Sacramento leading by 6. Wow, potent offense. It's been fun to watch.
Just aggressive and effective, taking it right to the defense.
Davis can't hit. It's George on the wing. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. The 3, Durant. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in. Antetokounmpo has got 3 assists in the game. Pass to Chamberlain. And it's blocked by Davis.
An impactful defensive presence. AD is outstanding at coming up with blocks.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
George with it. Here's James. Ooh, Durant with some nice D.
Aggressive mindset, but the defender just as determined to send him away empty-handed.
Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Lakers trail by 9. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
The shot by James, no good. And so it's Durant who brings up the ball for the Sacramento Kings. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter. Leonard outside. Fires for 3. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Chamberlain's got 4 rebounds now. Throws it up high.
I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Grant, check these guys out on the bench. Their reaction says it all. They are fired up. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Davis. There's 57 seconds left in the second period. For 3, Durant. Here's O'Neal. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Sacramento shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight. Good on the second one. There's 49 seconds left to play in the second quarter. To the inside. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to be on Anthony Davis.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Los Angeles shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. First one falls for him. Good on both. Now Antetokounmpo. We've got 33 seconds left in the second quarter. Durant for 3. James with the rebound.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's the shot he typically makes.
Here's Pippen. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. James has got his 4th assist with that last one. Antetokounmpo outside. To the paint. They swipe it. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Sacramento on top, up 3. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. One of the stories here, Kevin Durant, he's getting it done today.
And the bulk of his production has been generated along the perimeter.
Yeah, he keeps tracking down those spots behind the three-point line and finding some open opportunities.
And so in the game for Los Angeles, LeBron James out there with George. And it's Abdul-Jabbar in at the 4. Davis, the pass to O'Neal. Goes back up. Paul George pulls down the board. The Lakers trail. In transition, here they come. And again, it's the Lakers.
George with the innate ability and sense when he has to get it off quick.
Knocked away. Left side Davis. From outside the arc. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Chamberlain's got his 5th rebound in this one. They've been taking care of business.
Especially at the offensive end, where they've been totally in sync.
Antetokounmpo against George. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Davis. And he lobs it up to the rim. James with the ball. Durant covering. James outside. Pass to George. Clock at 6. Here's Chamberlain. And Davis with the block. Durant with it. Checked by James. And there's Durant. That one's good. On the assist by Leonard. Leonard's got 3 assists tonight. Here's Pippen, guarded by Durant. Driving inside.
Oh, man.
Oh! And he throws it down with one hand.
B.A., I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good. And here's Antetokounmpo. He'll bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. It's a 1-point game. Here's Leonard. Chamberlain pulls it in. Chamberlain's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's George. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. Los Angeles shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game.
At the line for the Lakers, Paul George. At the line for 1.
That's good from George.
You know, Paul George, really a true two-way player in the NBA. Gives you so much on both ends, so you get all-star value offensively and defensively.
Now a timeout by Sacramento.
One more time for your Sacramento Kings Breakers. Louder.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Durant. Here's Leonard. That's good on the jumper. Leonard's got his first basket.
And that's usually a solid strategy. Get the ball into Leonard's capable, large hands and let him go to work.
Pass to Pippen. The deep 3. And out of bounds. The Kings will take it.
Kings ball.
The Kings trailing. Right around 3 minutes into this second half. Antetokounmpo, a screen on James.
2 minutes remaining in the 3rd.
Outside Davis. 6 on the shot clock. Screen by O'Neal. Here's Antetokounmpo. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Personal foul.
So tough to contain the length of Giannis. When he takes those strides, he's going to make you foul him.
And this will be a second trip to the free throw line.
Taking 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. Off on that one, so he goes 1 out of 2 at the line. Wing shot on the way. The shot by James, no good. And it's the Kings ball. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Durant. 1:33 left in the third quarter. Lets it fly. Oh, that bucket gives him his 7th field goal in 12 tries.
What an unreal scorer Kevin Durant is.
They've done a great job of moving the ball tonight.
Yeah, B.A. Keeping everybody involved keeps everyone engaged.
Chamberlain passes to George. Over Antetokounmpo. George's shot is off. The Kings leading. Antetokounmpo outside. Back to Durant. 55 seconds left to play in the third. And so it looks like the Kings will retain possession here. And we have to take another look at that block.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
Just 5 to shoot. Here's O'Neal. Tough sequence there. They just couldn't get it to go. End of quarter management here. They can go 2 for 1.
Make the math work in your favor.
Here's Pippen. Pippen. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Woo, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
And it's the Kings with the ball. They trail by 1. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Davis. Leonard with the ball. Shoots over George. Rebounded by LeBron.
I admire the play call. They just couldn't capitalize.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
George outside to the middle. Here's Chamberlain, and down it goes. Jam that one home.
And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
Nice to play with a point guard that takes pride in playmaking. It makes you move around just a little bit faster to get open spots.
We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. Lakers ahead, leading by 3. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling here on 2K Sports. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Now here's Antetokounmpo. We've got Kawhi Leonard. Giannis Antetokounmpo is out there with Kevin Durant. Then there's Davis, and it's O'Neal in at the center position. That's the 5 out there for the Kings. Durant looking around. Let's go with a 3. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
And there's James from the arc. Davis with a rebound. Davis has got 8 rebounds in the game. Here's Antetokounmpo. The deep 3 from Durant. Rebounded by Pippen. About 1 minute played here in the fourth quarter.
No debate there. He got hammered.
And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for Los Angeles.
Well, their D has been a major story tonight. I mean, those steals and putting pressure on the ball, clogging the passing lanes, impressive.
You also have to admire the way they've gotten out and run in transition. And they've run wide, they've run their lanes, they've been doing it with a great pace. And that's produced some easy scores.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Durant. The shot won't fall. Good work defensively by James. George finds James. Back to George. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Tough one. In a game where every possession is valuable, turnovers can make the difference.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth. Timeout called. Sacramento.
Failing to find a rhythm offensively. something that needs to change and change soon.
Yeah, they're like a 4-day-old soda right now, just flat. They're missing shots left and right and just not playing their best.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
During that break, Sacramento's coach had some words for his team. Point blank, he wants better shot selection. He told them, we're settling, guys. Come on. We're not being patient out there. We're not working the ball around. That has to change right now.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. He gets it in there.
LeBron James is constantly reading the defense, and this time just torches them from the spot on the floor he likes.
Outside Durant. There's the three. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in. Durant's got 20.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Yeah, whether it's teammates or the coaching staff, hopefully a combination of both. But when it gets close, he's getting the ball.
Leonard passes to Antetokounmpo. Back to Leonard. And there's the lob. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Inside. And that one is hammered home.
And in traffic, he uses the reverse to keep the shot blocker at bay.
What an incredible move. Not everyone has that kind of skill. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Davis. AD off the bounce. George with a steal. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth now. And there's James from the arc. The ball's knocked loose. Kings trail by 3. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Wow! A rim-rattling jam by Giannis.
I don't know how many defenders are stopping Giannis when he's up like that.
On offense, here are the Lakers. Leonard against James. And it's James with the jam.
Look, give LeBron the ball and get out of the way. LBJ again.
Antetokounmpo outside to the inside. It's tipped. And here's James. James double teamed. Out to the right wing. Here's Pippen. Antetokounmpo covering. 6 to shoot. From deep three-point land. Abdul-Jabbar misses.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Leonard passes to Davis. Now here's O'Neal. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Almost converts despite the contact.
At the line for 2, Shaquille O'Neal.
Shoot 2.
He hits the first one, and that brings him within 2 here. That one falls, so he hits both of them. 43 seconds left to play in the fourth. And I think we'll see him milk the clock a bit.
Yeah, seems like the heady move right now.
And there's James from the arc. O'Neal pulls it in. And so here's Sacramento. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth. Antetokounmpo against George. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Davis. And they foul intentionally. Now they're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty just yet.
And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
4th personal foul. 13.
Good on the first. And that'll put them up 2.
2 shots.
And he hits both free throws here. And it's a three-point game.
Well, important there to have the three-point lead because only a three can tie it up now.
Timeout call, Sacramento. Let's hear from our analyst. Give us your take on the strategy being discussed right now.
If they leave the arc open, take it. But it may be safer to get a quick two and then foul.
Don't force something up. You got to be smart here.
"16 seconds left in the fourth. Left side, Davis. Back to Durant. Outside, Davis. Pass to Durant to tie it up. Oh, bangs home the three. Oh, an enormous three-pointer. Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. And James launches it from deep. Oh, it's off the mark. Here we go to overtime. Time expires. We're going to overtime. And we'll return shortly. And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest. Here we go. We've got George. He's out there with James. And it's Pippen in at the small forward position. George with it. Pass to Chamberlain. Shot clock at 6. James laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Just can't give LeBron any opening. If you do, you're torched.
Outside Davis. Now Leonard. George defending. Shot by Leonard, no good. The Lakers in the lead. Pippen, pass to George. And here's James. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's going to be on Anthony Davis.
Just shake your head at the size of LeBron James. And once he gets into the paint and gets pinballed around, gets that contact and finds free throws.
That free throw good from James. Free throws good from James.
And he's the one person that the coaching staff and the teammates love to see at the line in a tight ball game. You can pretty much bank on these.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Fades and shoots. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron.
Giannis finding the mid-range J, and he can score over the top.
Antetokounmpo against George. Rejected by Antetokounmpo. And he recovers it. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo. Here's Chamberlain. The three, James. Oh, LeBron buries a three.
Well, LeBron is a guy who can score from anywhere. He's comfortable taking long-range shots.
We are in OT. A minute and a half gone by in what has been a great one. Rebound by the Lakers. Chamberlain's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. And stolen by Durant. Pass to Antetokounmpo. It's intercepted. George with it. Guarded by Antetokounmpo. Down low. And the foul on Anthony Davis. That's his third foul so far. And the Lakers with possession here. Jacks up a 3, and the basket by Pippen. And it's an 8-point Los Angeles lead.
So good at reading the defenses, and James anticipated when they overcommitted.
Antetokounmpo, left side, 14 feet away. The shot's good.
Hard to leave any player that wide open from that distance.
2 points here could be the only cushion they need, Grant.
Hard to say. Crazier things have happened in this league.
To the paint. Here's George. No good there. Nice D from Durant. And it's Sacramento's ball. And it's Kevin Durant with the foul. That's his 5th foul.
And just turns it over in one of the most irritating ways possible. I mean, what was that?
Well, there's good turnovers. That wasn't one of them. At least this one doesn't lead to an automatic fast break, the live ball turnover. So that's the best you can say about that play.
And an intentional foul right there.
13. Shooting for Los Angeles, LeBron James. At the line for 2.
And no good, as the first free throw misses. We'll see if he can hit the second. And he ends up making the second. And that makes it a 7-point lead. Timeout called, Sacramento. 30 seconds left in overtime. What do you think is going to be their best move at this point?
It's going to be tough. They've got to get a quick hoop and then immediately foul.
Some love for your Sacramento Kings Breakers.
And so here's Sacramento. 7-point differential. Pass to Davis from downtown. Here's O'Neal. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. 19 seconds left in the OT period. Now George. And so it's the Lakers with the W. It was touch and go there for a while, but in overtime, they caught a second win.
They really did, and it was wild. Everything it took just to get to the extra period, and then their surge at the end. Whew.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Brent Barry, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for tuning in. And time now to introduce our player of the game, LeBron James.